VF HSV Clubsport. So LS3 engine, manual transmission. Modification list, VCM, MAF OTR. Absolutely love these things. It's got the GM Motorsports Rex headers, if you can see them down there, but it also has the stock, let me just get my camera to come around. It also has the stock Commodore HSV catback exhaust system into the factory bimodal rear mufflers. Now, not something we would normally do. However, this customer wanted to keep it that way. So I thought, you know what? We've been using the Rex headers a fair bit lately. They bolt up to the factory system, so it kind of works pretty easy. And we figured, let's give it a go. And I'll tell you what, it actually sounds pretty damn good. Yes, a DPE and all the other exhaust systems out there do sound better, but this gives you that bimodal option, so you can keep the bimodals in the back. And look, the bimodals on the factory mufflers work better than just welding the bimodals into a standard rear mufflers. They don't really work that well. They sort of quieten it a little bit, but it's not that good. Hence why we don't offer that as an option to do it. But in this case, it actually sounds pretty damn good. I'm surprised. It does hurt it in the top end. It doesn't allow them to make the power that they should, but it's not for everybody, So there's people out there who want that cam sound and they want it to sound good and they want the bimodal, they want all the functionality and all that stuff. So it kind of this kind of works. It works really, really good. I'm surprised. I should have been doing these earlier, but you live and learn. But let's have a look at the dyno graph and go from there. So the red line, this was an exceptionally good combination. This car came to us a few months ago and we did a VCM OTR and done the tune on it. And as you can see, it made 308 kilowatts in stock form. We're on the hub dyno. Yes, we make more than everybody else, whatever, I don't care. But these are the numbers we're working with. So 308 kilowatts, 531 Newton meters of torque. Now that's pretty damn good. Whoa, what am I doing here? Whoa, sorry. Wow. I got really confused there. That was definitely not meant to be like that. Okay, that's better. All right, so 308 kilowatts, 531 Newton meters. That's a tune and VCM MAF OTR with all of the standard exhaust system. The car's now come back to us. We've upgraded it with a set of Rex headers, triple steps, and chucked in one of our Brian Tooley Racing Stage 2 version 2 camshaft. And look at the power. So 349 kilowatts, 587 Newton meters of torque. And coming back here, so you can see the graph as it is. So you lose a little bit of power, a little bit down here, not much, just a tiny bit, but at about 2400, it sort of starts to sort of, it's coming alive. 3200, you can see where the Stage 2 camshaft just pulls away and you can see it. It's just got that charge all the way to the top. But what we have noticed is that the exhaust system that's on there at about this point here, which is around that 5800 revs, it does start to choke it up in the back. Now, you can't have your cake and eat it. So you've got to take some losses with this sort of upgrade. You've still got the factory catback exhaust system on there with the factory bimodal. So, it's acceptable, it's good enough. The customer doesn't want to change the exhaust because he likes the way it sounds and he wants to keep all that functionality there. So, it's a win-win. But chuck an exhaust on this thing and twin 3-inch, I would be very surprised if it didn't pick up another 10 to 12 kilowatts at the hubs, no worries at all. So, it really comes down to you, the customer, what you actually want. But if you've got a VF Series 2 and you are on a little bit of a budget and you don't really want to spend the extra money on the exhaust, or you kind of just want to keep your bimodals and you don't want it as loud as what it would be with the twin 3-inch system, even though this is quite barky, when that bimodals open up on the dyno, it's like VTEC on your Honda. Like it just kicks in and you'll see in the video, it goes from being quiet to on. It's almost like a wastegate screamer. It just snaps on and it's on. So they are quite loud once the rear bimodals open up, but in normal driving state, so if you live in a residential area or somewhere where people have got Karens all around you, then this really does work well if you live in a town where people just get in your face all the time, whatever. But yeah, look, it works well. It's a great combination. It's an awesome looking car. I absolutely love this green. I just love this car so much. And it is a bit of a freak at the same time. But yeah, if you're looking at doing an upgrade, you've got a VF Series 2, you know what to do. Give us a call, Independent Motorsports, look us up, drop us a comment, jump on our website. All the BTR gear can be purchased directly from our website. We've got it all in stock. And yeah, if there's anything we can help you with, yell out. You know where we are. Thanks guys, see you on the next one.